this is my Q&A video for my subscribers, and I have received a couple of questions from a user that is subscribed to me. His name is LazyDoc80, which you can see here. I will put a link to his channel in the description and put an annotation up for it in the video, more than likely. Anyways, his first question is, how do you know which fan intakes air and which fan exhausts air out of your case? Well, there's a very easy way around it, and the way is, see, this is the back of the fan. So you have all these plastic things that hold up the motor and the blades, and this is usually the side that blows the air out, and the other side without the plastic bits on it is usually the intake. So that's a very easy way to tell it, and the way people usually have them is, there's another one. He asked a couple of questions based on one of my videos where I had, one of my setup videos where I had my computer and I very shortly explained my airflow, and the way I have my airflow and the way you should have your airflow is front and bottom are intake and top and back are out. And the way you want to do this, and side for intake also, but the way why you want to do this is because intake from the bottom and front means there's cold air definitely, and because the way heat rises is it just goes up, and if you do it that way, up and out the heat will go naturally and assisted by your bottom and front airflow, hopefully. And power supply obviously takes its own fresh clean air from the bottom. It's the best idea. Some cases have it mounted from the top and it takes all that hot air out, but you know, those are very old cases and they're starting to be phased out. So anyways, that's done. And this question, how do you know how many fans you can put in your case? Usually there's a couple of fan mounts, but you know, there's in newer cases these days there's at least 2 fan mounts. There's always one at the back. I've never seen a case without. Sometimes there's a side door with a fan mount on it, and usually there's one in the say front or top. So you can use those, or be so adventurous as to zip tie them in place, as I actually have in one of my computers right now. Actually 2 of them. But yeah, that's another way you can add airflow, by adding another fan that's kind of zip tied to everything in the vicinity of it. And third question, can you add more fans to a computer that doesn't have any more fan headers? The answer to that is yes, of course. And it comes in the form of fan controllers, which are really nice because you put one of these in the front of your case, you have the option to control your fan speed, leave it at max, whatever, and what it basically does, you plug your fan into it, fan power goes into it too, and you can control your fan speeds or just leave them running at max. But I don't see why you wouldn't control them on your own, because you can make your own level of make your own sound level go higher or lower. But anyways, that's one way how you can do it. And that was the Scythe Case Master, by the way. And this is another way. These are Molex to 3-pin fan connectors, and you can generally find these for pretty cheap. Say like eBay or something. Like $5 they'll get you 10 of them. I don't know, that's just general price. In my area they're kind of expensive because people are really hoarding their money, and they're trying to charge me $3 for one. No way. These usually come with fans in their boxes. When you get a fan, you usually find one of these along with it. So you can acquire those pretty easily, and after buying quite a few fans, you tend to stockpile them. But yeah, that's another way. The only downside is it runs at 100%, so you can't really control the speed at all unless you put it inline resistor, but that would result in tearing it apart and making it look even uglier than what it already is. So that is my little explanation and Q&A for Lazy Dog. Really glad you subscribed to me, man. And if you haven't subscribed to me already, there is a button in the top left which you should press, and if you haven't already, I'll be doing any more gameplay videos, possibly some Let's Plays in the near future, as I got DxTory, my recording program, I got the settings properly down put, and later today I'll try and put out a tutorial video for you, Lazy Duck, and show my setup off. But yeah, rate, subscribe, please comment with any questions you have, and have a good day, sirs.